Life is full of challenges, and it often feels like everything is spinning out of control. But what if I told you there's a way to remain calm, strong, and unshakable, no matter what life throws at you? That's the power of Stoicism. For centuries, ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca mastered the art of inner peace, and their teachings are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. In a world that constantly tests your limits, Stoicism provides the tools to rise above the chaos and live a life of purpose and resilience. Whether it's managing stress, navigating relationships, or finding your path, the Stoic mindset can transform how you approach everything. The strategies that the Stoics used aren't just abstract philosophies. They are practical tools you can apply daily to build a more grounded, fulfilling life. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed or stuck, this is your moment to take control. Today, I'm sharing practical Stoic strategies to help you level up your life step by step. Whether you're new to Stoicism or looking to deepen your practice, these tips will guide you toward becoming a stronger, more centered version of yourself. Let's dive in. 1. Make yourself a priority. We often feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, work, family, and endless tasks. You might feel like you're being pulled in 100 different directions, and there's never any time left for you. But here's the truth. If you don't prioritize yourself, no one else will. You can't pour from an empty cup. Making yourself a priority isn't selfish, it's essential. When you consistently put yourself last, you run the risk of burning out, emotionally, mentally, and physically. You might think you're being selfless, but in reality, you're depleting your reserves, leaving you unable to give your best to anyone, including yourself. To be the best partner, parent, leader, or friend, you have to make your own well-being a top priority. Start small. Take a few minutes each morning for yourself, whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply taking a deep breath to set your intention for the day. This small act of self-care sets the tone for everything else. When you begin your day grounded, you're less likely to be knocked off balance by life's inevitable challenges. Self-affirmations are another powerful tool. It might feel awkward at first to stand in front of the mirror and say things like, "I am worthy," or "I rise above challenges," but over time, your mind starts to believe what you repeatedly tell it. These affirmations aren't just about feeling good in the moment. They're about rewiring your brain for long-term resilience and confidence. Another crucial part of making yourself a priority is setting boundaries. We all have people or situations that drain our energy. Learning to say no to what doesn't serve you is a game changer. It's not about being rude. It's about respecting your own needs and protecting your energy for the things that matter most. 2. Enhance your appearance. Enhancing your appearance isn't about vanity or conforming to society's beauty standards. It's about showing up as the best version of yourself. When you feel good about how you look, it boosts your confidence and sets a positive tone for the day. It's about finding a style that reflects who you are and makes you feel comfortable in your own skin. Think about it. When you put effort into your appearance, it sends a message not just to the world, but to yourself that you value who you are. It doesn't have to mean wearing expensive clothes or following the latest fashion trends. It's about finding what makes you feel authentic and comfortable. Maybe it's a sleek suit, a casual vibe, or something entirely unique to you. Your personal style is an extension of who you are. It's a way to communicate your personality without saying a word. And when your outer appearance aligns with how you feel inside, everything clicks. Regular grooming, keeping your clothes neat and standing up straight are small details that speak volumes about self-respect. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and your appearance is one of those things. When you take care of yourself on the outside, it often reflects how you're feeling on the inside. This isn't about trying to impress others, it's about how you show up for yourself. Dressing in a way that feels true to who you are reinforces your sense of self-worth. So, take a moment to think, how can you enhance your appearance in a way that feels right for you? 3. Smile. More your smile is more powerful than you might realize. It's not just about looking friendly. Smiling has a direct impact on your mood and brain chemistry. When you smile, even if you're not feeling particularly happy, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. It's like giving yourself a little mood boost whenever you need it. The best part? It works, even if you have to fake it at first. Stoicism teaches us that life isn't about ignoring challenges, but about controlling our responses to them. Smiling in difficult situations doesn't mean you're pretending everything is fine. It means you're choosing your attitude in the face of adversity. Smiling is a simple yet profound way to shift your mindset. It helps you stay calm and focused when things get rough. And here's where it gets even better. Your smile has a ripple effect. When you smile at someone, they're likely to smile back, even if they don't realize it. It's contagious. Think about how a simple smile from a stranger can brighten your day. You have that same power to spread positivity. Smiling also changes the way you sound. Try it the next time you're on the phone. People can actually hear the difference in your voice when you're smiling. So, how do you make this a habit? Start your day with a smile, even before you get out of bed. Smile in the mirror when you're getting ready, and find moments throughout the day to smile, even if it's just at yourself. 4. Set boundaries with kindness. There are always going to be people in your life who drain your energy or who don't have your best interests at heart. It could be a coworker, a distant friend, or even a family member. But here's the key. Just because someone is difficult or negative doesn't mean you have to be. You can stay kind while protecting your peace by setting boundaries. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm and centered no matter how others behave. And part of that means knowing when to step back. Being kind doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Kindness is about showing respect to others and yourself. You can be kind and still say no when someone is asking too much of you. It's a balance between staying true to your values and protecting your own well-being. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to your time or your emotions, especially if it's costing you your peace. Setting boundaries frees up space for the things that actually matter, the things that energize and inspire you. One way to set boundaries is to communicate clearly. You don't have to explain yourself or feel guilty for putting your needs first. A simple, respectful no, or this doesn't work for me, is enough. It's okay to limit contact with those who are toxic or constantly draining you. That doesn't mean you're being harsh or unkind. It just means you're choosing to spend your energy wisely. The beautiful thing about maintaining kindness while setting boundaries is that it helps you avoid unnecessary conflict. You're not lashing out or being defensive. You're calmly and respectfully protecting your own space. When you do that, you not only protect your energy, but also set an example for others. 5. Stay calm under stress. Deadlines are looming, your phone won't stop buzzing, and it feels like everything is piling up at once. It's easy to let stress take over, but here's the thing. Staying calm in the middle of chaos is your superpower. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we have complete control over how we respond to them. Stressful situations are going to happen, but how you react to them, that's entirely within your hands. When you stay calm, you keep your mind clear and your emotions in check, and that's when you make your best decisions. Think about it. When you're panicking or overwhelmed, it's hard to think straight, right? One of the easiest ways to tap into this calmness is through your breath. Seriously, the next time you feel stress creeping in, try this. Take a deep breath in for 4 counts, hold it for 4, and then exhale for 4. You'll be amazed at how something so simple can instantly calm your nerves. Another powerful Stoic technique is to reframe the situation. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Often, the answer is no. By putting the situation in perspective, you can immediately reduce its power over you. Sure, it might be stressful in the moment, but if it's not going to have a long-term impact, is it really worth getting worked up about? One of the core ideas in Stoicism is to focus on what's within your control. In any stressful situation, There's always a part of it you can control: your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. You can't control if the project deadline gets moved up, but you can control how you manage your time. You can't control if someone else is being difficult, but you can control how you respond to them. 6. Set your own course. Setting your own course is about taking control of your life and steering it in the direction you want, not where others are pushing you. But this isn't just about chasing your dreams or doing whatever feels good in the moment. It's about aligning your life with your values, those things that matter to you on a deeper level. To start, get clear on what your core values are. What really matters to you? Is it freedom, creativity, family, growth? Whatever it is, those values become your compass. They help guide your decisions and keep you grounded when things get tough. If you're not sure what your values are, take some time to think about the moments when you felt most fulfilled or proud of yourself. Chances are, those experiences were in line with your core values. Once you know what truly drives you, it's easier to stay on course because you're not being swayed by distractions or other people's expectations. Next, set goals that are true to you. And I'm not talking about goals that look good on paper or goals that others think you should have. I mean authentic, meaningful goals that get you excited and align with your values. Success looks different for everyone, and it's easy to get caught up chasing someone else's version of it. But Stoicism teaches us to live according to our own principles, not society's expectations. So ask yourself, what does success look like for you? What do you want your life to look like 5 or 10 years from now? Setting your course isn't always comfortable. It often means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. Growth happens when you challenge yourself, and that can feel pretty uncomfortable at times. But here's where Stoicism comes in. The Stoics remind us that discomfort is where real growth happens. The obstacles you face, they're not roadblocks. They're opportunities to get better, stronger, and more resilient. 7. Make your stand. Standing firm in who you are and what you believe in takes courage. Everywhere you turn, someone is telling you how you should think, what you should care about, and how you should live your life. But the Stoics teach us that true strength comes from within, and making your stand is about holding on to your values, even when it feels like the whole world is pulling you in another direction. Making your stand starts with knowing your values inside and out. What matters most to you? What are your non-negotiables? It could be honesty, loyalty, personal growth, or anything else that feels core to who you are. Once you're crystal clear on your values, it becomes easier to make decisions and take action that aligns with them. It's like having a solid foundation. No matter what happens around you, you know where you stand. And when challenges or disagreements arise, you don't get shaken as easily because you're grounded in something deeper than just what's happening in the moment. But here's the thing. Making your stand isn't always about shouting your beliefs from the rooftops or getting into debates with people who disagree. Sometimes it's as simple as living in a way that reflects your values. Your actions speak louder than words. If honesty is one of your values, live that in your daily life. If kindness is a priority for you, show it through your actions, even when it's hard. 8. Nurture your wit. Humor and wit are incredibly powerful tools, especially when life gets tough. While the Stoics are often seen as serious and reserved, they understood the importance of maintaining a light touch. Life can be heavy, but nurturing your sense of humor helps you navigate challenges with grace and resilience. It's not about being a comedian or making others laugh all the time. It's about cultivating a perspective that allows you to see the lighter side of things, even when everything feels overwhelming. One of the best ways to nurture your wit is to learn to laugh at yourself. We all take ourselves a little too seriously at times, and being able to poke fun at your own quirks or mistakes shows confidence and keeps your ego in check. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." It's a reminder that when you can find humor in your own imperfections, life doesn't feel quite so heavy. Humor also helps you keep things in perspective. When you train yourself to notice the absurdities of everyday life, the little ironies and contradictions, it becomes easier to shrug off the things that don't really matter. Timing is also a key part of wit. Not every situation calls for a joke, but knowing when to inject a little humor can lighten the mood, diffuse tension, and even build stronger connections with others. Think about how much easier difficult conversations are when there's a bit of humor involved. It doesn't make the issue disappear, but it makes it more manageable. 9. Show respect to everyone. Respect is often overlooked in our fast-paced, sometimes self-centered world. Stoicism places great value on treating others with dignity and respect, regardless of their status, opinions, or actions. When you show respect to others, it not only elevates them but also reflects positively on you. It's about recognizing the inherent worth in every person, no matter who they are or where they come from. Being respectful doesn't mean you have to agree with everyone, or even like everyone. It's more about acknowledging their right to their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. You don't have to share someone's beliefs to treat them with courtesy. In fact, some of the most meaningful connections happen when we disagree but still listen and respect each other's perspectives. The Stoics remind us that we can't control how others act, but we can always control how we respond. Choosing to respond with respect is a reflection of your own character, not the other person's behavior. One of the easiest ways to show respect is simply by listening. In a world where everyone is talking, it's rare to find someone who genuinely listens, but when you do, it makes a huge impact. 10. Set clear parameters. Setting boundaries is all about knowing where your limits are and making sure others understand them too. It's easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone or overextending yourself, but without clear boundaries, you'll eventually burn out. Stoicism teaches us the importance of protecting our inner peace and focusing on what we can control, and setting clear parameters is one of the best ways to maintain that sense of control. The first step is knowing your own limits. What are you comfortable with? What are your non-negotiables? Maybe it's about how much time you spend on work, how you expect to be treated in relationships, or even simple things like not checking emails after a certain hour. Knowing your limits helps you stay aligned with your values and prevents you from taking on more than you can handle. And let's be honest, if you don't set boundaries, people will naturally push them, often without realizing it. Communicating those boundaries is key. You can't expect people to know where your lines are if you don't tell them. Whether it's a work situation, a friendship, or a family dynamic, be clear about what you're okay with and what you're not. 11th, cut out. Negative energy. Negative energy can come from many sources: people, habits, environments, and even your own thoughts. If you're not careful, it can drain you faster than anything else. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of the things that don't serve us. Cutting out negative energy is about reclaiming your mental space and creating room for positivity, growth, and resilience. Start by taking an honest look at the people around you. Who lifts you up? Who drains you? Sometimes we hold on to relationships out of obligation or habit, but if someone is constantly bringing negativity into your life, it might be time to reevaluate how much access they have to your energy. This doesn't mean you need to cut people out completely, but you can set boundaries or limit your contact with those who aren't adding value to your life. Negative energy isn't just about other people. It can also come from within. Pay attention to your self-talk. Are you constantly doubting yourself, criticizing your actions, or expecting the worst? That's negative energy too. One of the most powerful things you can do is challenge those negative thoughts. When they pop up, flip the script. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, shift your focus to what could go right. Negative energy loves to hide in time-wasting activities and unhealthy routines. Whether it's scrolling endlessly through social media, procrastinating, or neglecting your health, these habits slowly chip away at your mental and physical well-being. The key is to be intentional about where you spend your time and energy. Take an inventory of your daily habits, what's adding value and what's just draining you. Your life is shaped by what you prioritize, what you allow and what you cut out. Every decision to set boundaries, protect your energy, and stay true to your values brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. The Stoics remind us that we have the power to control how we respond to life, and that's where true strength lies. Embrace these strategies, stay grounded, and keep moving forward on your journey. Thank you for being a part of Be Stoic. Stay strong, stay resilient, and continue leveling up your life with the power of Stoicism. If you're ready to keep building on these strategies, check out one of the suggested videos on the screen. It will take you even deeper into your Stoic journey.